is the 4:30 news on CBS 2 Chicago.
Good afternoon, everybody. Heads are rolling at the office of the city clerk.
Today, City Clerk James Lasky asked his chief of staff to resign and announced that he's moving to fire another employee. 7 others have been suspended for up to a month because of payroll cheating uncovered by CBS 2 Chicago. Pam Zeckman broke the story. She's here now with today's developments. Pam.
David and Linda, today City Clerk James Lasky told me he's shocked by what we found. Our undercover investigation caught employees of his office playing golf, shooting pool, or doing personal errands when they should have been at work. Lasky says we opened his eyes about serious management problems in his office, and he's very disappointed in a lot of people who work for him, most of all his chief of staff. Today, Raymond Drish, City Clerk James Lasky's longtime friend, precinct worker, and chief of staff, was asked to resign from his $90,000 a year job for what Lasky described as an error in judgment. Lasky was reportedly angry that Drish apparently covered for a data entry clerk named Michael Kilkelly, saying Kilkelly was in the hospital when he was not. As we disclosed, Kilkelly was one of several employees in the clerk's office who also worked at Drish's banquet hall. On September 13th, the day Kilkelly was supposedly in the hospital, we videotaped him going in and out of Drish's house, and Kilkelly spent much of the day shooting pool at a neighborhood bar. Lasky had previously suspended Kilkelly for 10 days for falsifying timesheets on October 31st, saying he was at work. Now, because of what we found on September 13th, Lasky says he'll move to fire Kilkelly. The city clerk, who's always sought out media coverage to announce office programs.
This is 2000, and we're going to make a strong effort now to crack down on scofflaws in the city of Chicago.
Declined to be interviewed for our report. But in a written statement today, Lasky said, "I am extremely embarrassed by recent matters that have come to light regarding employees of this office. Swift and harsh action has been taken. 8 employees have been suspended for 3 to 29 days. Among them, Gary Pogwitz, Lasky's $66,000 a year supervising investigator, and his partner on September 13th, Michael Duranzo, suspended 29 days and 5 days respectively for doing personal business on city time when they were supposed to be writing tickets. Pogwitz's suspension will follow a previous 5-day suspension for altering his timesheets on October 31st by using whiteout to cover up that he had signed in and out for work when we saw him home for most of the day doing gardening work. Donald Zakowski, Lasky's $88,000 chief of tax administration, has also been suspended for 5 days for altering timesheets on days we saw him playing golf with the boss. And 2 other golfing partners of Lasky's, including his office manager, Herman Warchek, were suspended for 5 days because they claimed they were sick when they were playing golf. None of the employees would respond when we tried to contact them for our reports. Lasky says he's now consulting city personnel officials about implementing new procedures to keep better track of his staff, like using electronic time clocks that most other city agencies have used for years. Meanwhile, Lasky's office is still under investigation by the city's inspector general. Linda and David?
And despite having taken this action, he didn't want to go on camera, Pam.
He still won't go on camera. He says he's very embarrassed by all of this, that he supposedly has been an advocate for taxpayers' waste or against taxpayers' waste, and he's embarrassed that this has happened.
All right. Thank you, Pam.